Love and peace and happiness. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth. Let me see, speak and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise in all our days. You have a situation where things are being set right, finally. Yeah. And you want to know how that's going to go. Like, you're so curious. You're investigating. You're asking questions. You're trying to figure some things out. This all has to do with you and, ultimately, this is some sort of payday. Ultimately, this is some sort of payday, being able to kick up your feet. This also has to do, I'm seeing, with, letting a situation sit where it is instead of trying to fight, instead of trying to, like, take a vengeance and all that. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to kick back, kick my feet up, and see how, the universe takes control and consequences and repercussions come back on this person. Others of you, you're saying, yeah, I'm just going to sit back and let the lawyer do the job, right? Which is wise. If you got a lawyer on the case, like, that's their job to handle it. You don't really need to do much. That's why you get a lawyer, right? Yeah. So you feel like, this is great. This is going to work out so good. Like, you can tell this is going to work out good for you. And you're like, I don't even care. Like, it's their fault. They did what they did, right? And so, like, you're creative. You know that you have good energy. You know that you're a positive person. You know that you deserve all the best. And you're going to find out you get all the best. You're going to find out, like, this situation wraps itself up and it does benefit you just like you think it's going to, right? So you're just like, somebody here, you've been paying attention, realizing, like, the energy is shifted in your life. It's like you're starting to see a lot of full circle things come around, where anywhere where things were unjust, unfair, just not right. The shit was just not right. Like, that's all being corrected now. You see it, yeah. And you're just like, well, I have options now. I have options that I didn't have before. Okay, the energy is open because you let go of something. You surrendered and you trust in your journey. You trust in your journey. You're not over here trying to do no damage to somebody. You could try to take vengeance. There's a lot of things you could say and do, but you're just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna sever. I'm just going to sever this tie. I'm going to cut the cord. I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to do nothing. Yeah, because it's done. I don't have to. I don't have to do nothing. Like, the energy is where it is, and it's going to be there, and it's going to do what it do, and I'm going to allow that to come through. Yeah. And so what are you doing? You go and you have fun. You enjoy your life. Like, you do things that benefit you, that feel right. You do things that honors your soul, honors your spirit, things that delight you. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, you're a very happy person. You're very creative. I see you taking classes. I see you getting involved in arts. I see you getting involved in beautiful things because, meanwhile, while justice is being served, again, you got to keep yourself busy. I feel like you're going to keep yourself busy doing some things so you don't focus on the past, because at the end of the day, like, if anybody's missing anything, if anybody's looking back with regrets, it's not you. Yeah. You're like, I took all the flowers out of that situation. Like, yeah, and it's done. It's over. Complete. I said what I had to say. I did what I had to do. I cut those cords. I finished that life lesson. I finished that soul assignment. You finished a soul assignment. It gave you a level of spiritual authority. Yeah, and now everybody mad. I heard everybody mad. Yeah, now everybody's mad. Now somebody is upset. Oh, well, you're not. Oh, well, if somebody's going to be mad, it may as well be them. Meanwhile, you're going to sit here in your love and peace and happiness. That way you're going to sit in. Yeah. This person really needs to look at themselves. They need to look in the mirror and realize, like, their life is going the way it's going because they're doing what they've been doing. Yeah. And so they could have tried to hold on to you. They could have tried to stop you from doing something. So what you do, you pulled your energy back. You're like, no, I'm good. I don't want to participate in it. That doesn't feel right. So yeah, you knew that because you've been through this before. This is not your first rodeo. You've been through this before. You already have the skills of how to protect your energy, how to withdraw yourself, how to not get involved. Like, you know how to make the perfect excuse to get up out of a situation before it blows up. Yeah. And there you go. You're like, I'm just going to go enjoy my own garden. Like, why do I have to be here at your situation when I have a beautiful situation of my own? I'm going to go get into my own energy. Yeah. Because where you go, where you're at, you're loved, you're accepted, you're respected, you are admired, you are appreciated, your presence is beautiful, and the connections that surround you support that and are signs of that. This person don't have that. This person, when if they're not in your energy field, if they're not around you, like, they actually are in a very dark night of the soul type of vibes. Like, it's like this person could be, I see somebody haunting the streets at night looking for a victim. What the heck? Looking for a victim. Yeah. While you're over there happy, it's like they really would love to be involved in that, but they are not. They would love to be in it, but they're not. Okay. So it's like anywhere where this is about a legal situation, this person could be trying to get you to work with them and settle with them. And it's like, no, let the lawyers deal with it. You don't need to do none of that. Like, you could just keep your thoughts to yourself. There's a lot of you in this energy, like, keeping your thoughts to yourself at this time. And I'm hearing one of the reasons why this is benefiting you is because you haven't said anything, you haven't done anything about that. It's like you've detached that from your experience. You're not thinking about it, you're not meditating on it, just like leaving like I said, complete surrender, letting it sit there and letting your protection do what it does for you. I heard spiritual protection force. Yeah, you have a spiritual protection force, and you know that that's true, and you know that it's real, and you know it affects the physical reality. So you're just focused on, yeah, that's a fight, I'm going the other way, right? You know that because you have so much beautiful experiences and connections in your life, other people don't like that. You know that they're used to the chaos, they're used to the drama, right? This person really thought that they could overcome you with their chaos and their drama. That's what they're used to being able to do. This person has a big ego. When they presented with their big ego, it's amazing. Whatever they were trying to do to try to dominate you in some sort of way, to try to cause a problem in your life, and it wasn't like it was easy. Like, you saw the stress and you immediately removed yourself from the situation. Yeah, it was not the way you wanted things to go. It's like, this isn't fun, but you know what, we're just going to get it done. And they thought they had you there. They really thought they had you there. But your soul team, they heard your defenses. It's like, I'm getting Archangel Michael energy coming in, freeing you. Okay, freeing you. Like, they had to do something. I'm hearing they had to do something. Yeah, and at the end of the day, like, everything's coming together for you. No matter. So it's like somebody tries to cause a problem. They try to start a fight. And it does cause some sort of issue that you have to confront, but that's just it. You confront it. You don't allow it to dictate who you are. You don't allow it to change who you be. You deal with what came up. It turns out it's just a little speed bump. It turns out it's just a little road bump, right? And you stay focused. You stay focused on higher possibilities. You're like, oh, I've been through this. I know what this is. I know what this is. It's like you experience this road bump in life, and you're like, I know what this is. I've been through this before, where maybe you're hanging out with the wrong people, or maybe you got somebody that you didn't know that they were a sly, dirty dog sitting right next to you the whole time. You didn't know, but you've been through this before, and you know how to overcome it. And because you do that, they're worried. Hold on a second. You were supposed to stay here and fight. What happened? Why you left? Why did they leave? Nobody else leaves. They stay here and they fight. Well, yeah, you're done. You're gone. They're figuring this out after you've removed yourself from the situation. Like, oh, I see what this is. You're like, doo-doo, doo-doo. Four wheels rolling over and you're gone. Yeah. And you're like, I'm home free. I'm home free. I'm out of here. And somebody's going to go be independent, go be single, be in your own energy, and moving into a new house, starting a new career path, joining new friends. This is a cause for celebration. Yeah, you have reason to celebrate because you were protected. Ultimately, you were protected in this situation. You're safe. This is about you having healed so much, right? And this is one of the reasons why you have attracted the energies like this, is because of the fact that you got this empowered, connected state of being. It's like the universe yields to you. The universe yields to you. Other people, they're sensitive to that. It's like they could try to make you a target, make you a victim, because they're sensitive to the fact that the universe continues to yield to you in beautiful ways. You get what you come for, you get what you wanted. And it's like the universe supports your desires, it supports your goals. And anybody that tries to work against you, like, they find like that was a fool's move. They should have never did that. They realize, like, at the end of the day, that they, whatever goals they had against you, whatever things they thought that they were going to do to you, that doesn't end up working well for them. It ends up sitting in their, I'm hearing, sitting in their stomach. So somebody has put on a lot of physical weight around their belly because their ill intentions towards another person, their anger, their envy, their jealousy towards another person causes them to retain the weight. It's like they can't, they're not losing their weight, isn't going anywhere. They've gained a lot of weight. And on top of it all, like their stomach, they've got stomach issues now. Like they have stomach issues now because, so somebody here, gastrointestinal problems are coming up because of the fact that they were messing with somebody. They didn't have no business doing all that. They should have just, I heard, left well enough alone, but they wanted to dig in and do a little bit more and see what damage they could do. Yeah. But then boundaries are real. The boundaries are real. And it's like, once you become aware, you know how to defend yourself, and you can see the changes coming down the road. You can see how to change your method of operation, and you just keep showing up empowered. You just keep reminding yourself of your truth. Where somebody would like to make you second guess yourself, doubt who you are, doubt your ability, doubt your power, doubt your success. Yeah, they're gonna have to. I heard that with this card, they said, "Don't believe me, just watch." Don't believe me, just watch. They are going to have to see things from another perspective, like it or not, because at the end of the day, yeah, any ideas they had about you, yeah, it's like there's divine intervention on your favor. Some sort of way, there's divine intervention on your favor. I heard if this person fall down and end up in the hospital, that's their problem. Don't you go over there and miss work and miss your plans. I heard, don't miss your party to go over there and try to heal them and help them and all that stuff. The only reason they got knocked down was because that's what the fuck they wanted to do to you. Whoo! So we have a person. This person is going to suffer some sort of injury. Now, whether that's literal, physical, the way I'm being shown, financial, emotional, spiritual, this person's about to go through something. And it's because the same shit that they hit, like they tried to hit you with, it goes and it hits them. It ricochets and it bounces back and it intensifies and it gains power. And this is going to cause, yeah, this is going to cause a goodbye. This is going to cause a no more. This is going to cause a no contact. Yeah. And it's because this person and the choices that they made. The person made some choices. They should not be making these kind of choices, right? They could have helped. Something happened on your side of the table, and this person could have helped, and they didn't give a fuck. Not only did they not give a fuck, the way they responded was very maliciously. And so, yeah, they don't know that they're going to have to pay consequences for that. That at the end of the day, like, you're going to be like, well, I'm kind of glad they screwed me over. I'm kind of glad they didn't do right by me, because you know what? I sure didn't have nothing before. They thought that I wasn't going to do nothing. They thought that I was just going to fall for it. They thought that they were in the power. Yeah, they thought that I was going to be left out in the cold with nowhere to go. And they thought that they could just be deceptive and lying and sneaky and thieving. And, you know, they thought that they were going to keep all the wealth, that they were going to take my family, that they were going to ruin my family. What they're going to find out was I'm the boss. This is what they learned. They learned that I'm the boss. They learned that I'm the authority. They learned that I'm more connected than they thought they were, and they should have watched their mouth. They should have did the right thing. Okay, they going to learn that I can control the situation. Not only will they be haunted in their dreams, but they're going to be devastated. I heard they're going to be devastated because the consequences and repercussions for what they have done. The consequences and repercussions for what they have done comes back to them. Yeah, like I'm protected on levels they don't know nothing about. I'm the superpower here. I look like I'm nobody. I heard I look like I'm nobody. I just look like a regular person on the street. I look like I'm nobody. Just pass me by. You can't Can't see me, right? You don't know who I am. You can't tell who I am. They're giving me undercover billionaire. This is like the bum that's sleeping on the street, that's got, dirty clothes on and dirty shoes, holy shoes on their feet. They don't know. You don't know that those shoes are actually holy in the sense of sacred and divine. That person is a multi-millionaire. That person is a billionaire, and they're looking to see who's going to treat them well, although they're presenting this way, right? That's the kind of energy you show up with. In other words, you don't look like no big deal. But this person over here, they thought they could upset you. They didn't care. They didn't know that they were dealing with an earth angel. Ooh! And they fucked themselves. It was about, how are you going to treat this earth angel? You see this earth angel, they just fell down. They just had a hard time. Something happened over there. Are you going to help them up? Are you going to support them? Are you going to give them, are you going to let them lean on you? Because you've got all the power. You got all the money too. But when they didn't let you lean on them, they didn't know that they were sealing their fate, because you need to see, they fucked themselves. You don't know when you're entertaining an angel. You don't know if that person's a undercover millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire, right? Yeah, they should have loved on you. They should have respected you. They should have reciprocated. They should have, but they didn't. Okay. Now, here's a problem for the divine ones, for the earth angel here. If you don't know who you are, you might entertain that shit a lot longer than you're supposed to. And that's an act of self-betrayal. I heard 1, 2, 3 strikes and you're out. Good things coming your way. If you don't want to give it to me, that's fine. The universe will find a way. Yeah, I'm going to be consistently me. I'm going to change this experience since you won't change what I see. Okay. In other words, they self-sabotage. Whatever they did, they screwed themselves. Like they're the cause of their own heartbreak in this, because like you heard it the first 2 times, third time, I don't even want to hear that shit. It's time for me to make a choice that's legit. Okay. For some of you, this is third party energies. For some of you, this is about a contract that was not honored. They didn't honor the contract. All the evidence is there. They didn't honor the contract. They're going to have to pay in a court of law. Yeah, and there could be legal consequences. They could end up in jail, incarcerated, walking away in cuffs, right? But you just stay focused on the fact that, you know what, I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm safe, I'm protected, I'm good, I'm stable, right? And you're like, let me see what else has to come my way. Meanwhile, you're still waiting. You're still waiting to see how these things turn out. And spirit is still guiding you. You're having fun. Things are showing up. You're happy. You're emotionally stable, right? And you're finding that you're forgetting about the situation that had happened. You're like releasing emotional connections to it and attachments to it. Yeah. You don't care where they're spending their time. You don't care where they're spending their money. You're not worried about when they're going to have to pay. You're not worried about the karma and the vengeance. Yeah, you're not thinking about any of that. You're too busy enjoying your life. You're too busy enjoying the freedom that you have at this point of time, and that is your truth. You know that severing ties, moving on, getting out of there was the best thing you could do. It was a divine idea that was shown to you, right? And that cycle is complete. So you're just like in this holding pattern, waiting for the karmic energy to show its rewards and to get your harvest from it. Yeah, because as soon as it does, hopping in the car, you're moving on, you're moving out in life because you've been inspired. There's some things you want to do. You've got some plans you've been making, and that's when you will follow through. So it's like as soon as you get paid, as soon as this situation wraps itself up, it's like you're just waiting for the rewards to come from this experience, right? And meanwhile, you're enjoying the immediate satisfaction of your choices. And then you know that there's more rewards. And I do see finances. I do see finances at the core of this. So it's like as soon as I get paid, I know what I'm finna do. I already got my plans. This is what I have for you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. A later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.